place in Mysore. I would like to that. Yes.
Keep marching forward.
Keep moving forward.
Okay, keep moving forward. Yes, we will. It's time to start.
I see I'm supposed
Good evening.
Good
evening.
I'm not heard.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is better. Welcome all of you to one more scintillating session today. Last week was a tremendous meeting and today is one more beautiful meeting. We are going to induct new members to our family of NITK BHIVE Toastmasters. In Toastmasters, we follow some protocol. Like any organization will have protocol, we too have three simple golden rules we call. The first is we should not speak on some controversial topics like sex, politics, religion. It may hurt some members' sentiments. I request all of you to keep your mobile in silent mode so that the call that we receive should not disturb the speakers on the stage. So please take 5 seconds or 10 seconds maximum to mute or put on silent.
Okay.
Rashmiji, you're done? Your mobile? Good. You're proactive. And the third golden rule is when the speaker on the stage, please avoid walking in and out of the conference room. It will distract the speaker. The chain of thoughts or the flow of thoughts of the speaker may be disturbed. So please avoid any chit chat, any disturbance to the speaker on the stage. Like any organization, Toastmasters also has a vision, mission, purpose, goal. This is a big organization, all of us know, almost 100 years old. So for the benefit of all the members, let me repeat the mission of Toastmasters. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. What a tremendous mission. It is around the members. We all come here to develop ourselves, irrespective of age, irrespective of our qualification. We come here and we want to learn. And this is a mission of Toastmasters we all members strive to achieve and develop ourselves. To take this meeting forward today, let me invite the presiding officer, who doesn't require much of introduction. He is very well known and he is a singer. He is such a helping person. He said last time that he is wearing black shirt because he will take the negative from the members and he doesn't mind wearing and taking all those negative energies and he has the capacities. So please help me welcome the presiding officer, president of our club, Toastmasters Haikat Nandi.
Thank you for this wonderful introduction. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
It's a little bit lower.
Good evening.
This is almost after 1 year. I'm starting a meeting of Toastmaster officially as a presiding officer. It's almost last I started in June 2022. It's more than 1.5 years. So I'm officially starting the meeting number 195 of NITK BHIVE Toastmasters Club. As you see, there is no guest today. So we'll go forward. The minutes of the meeting of the last meeting, 194, already shared in the group. Hope you guys gone through. I need the acknowledgement from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we can go ahead now. Today's theme is very interesting theme. Keep moving forward. Best is yet to come. But what is best? I'll share one story. In the tapestry of life, this proverb is very simple yet very profound. But before this, one proverb is coming in my mind. When going gets tough, tough gets going. In March 2022, Toastmaster Ramdas Bhatt asked me to join as a VP Education. So that time I was only 6 months old in the Toastmasters. In Toastmaster, I was only 6 months old. So I joined. I step up. That time he called me, and I don't know. He has given the power to me, or he's showing all these things, all the negative things he is taking out. He said, Saikat, always remember this is a vital role. You need to balance your personal life and professional life. First, to talk to your wife. How to overcome this obstacle? He mentioned that as an obstacle because suddenly I need to step up as a VP Education in the middle of the term. So I took the challenge. That time, the same proverb came in my mind. When going gets tough, the tough gets going. Then, in next 3 months, again Santoshji called me. Saika, in his style, Saika, how are you, President? I said, President, how am the VP Education? No, Saika, we have decided and elected you as a President. I said, how come? I'm only 7-8 months old in the Toastmaster field. How I'll take the role? He said, no, that is the challenge you need to take. Again, I took the challenge. And I said, this is, again, I need to believe, trust on that proverb. When going gets tough, tough gets tough. Then in the 6 months term, it was very tough, the 6-month term as a president, because we are migrating from the offline to online. You know, we are alternate days we are doing these things. So very tough. In that scenario, we achieved 9 DCP points. First 6 months I was the president. Next 6 months, Toastmaster HP was the president. We got 9 DCP points. We thought, oh my God, we got the best. Earlier term they got 8 DCP points. We got 9. We are the best. We are the best. Forget about this proverb. Going gets tough, tough gets going. We got the power. We got the prize. Then again, this term, we are standing in the verge of 10 DCP points. 8 DCP points we already got. Another 2 points, we'll get a 10 DCP point. So this is also best term. Suparna Toastmaster, Suparna Ghoshal did tremendous work. That is 8 DCP points handed over. So we'll get 10 DCP points. This is also best. So what is best? There is no definition of best. We need to trust, we need to believe upon our journey. That throughout our journey, we'll get a lot of obstacles, a lot of stones will come in the pathway. We need to step up, we need to take big step to overcome those. So for me, first statement is coming, when going gets tough, the tough gets going. Via that, we can achieve that, keep moving forward. Best is yet to come. That is my takeaway from this theme. When I heard the theme from the Toastmasters, maybe the Toastmasters of the day, maybe today's Toastmaster of today's meeting can throw more light in this. Before calling this person, I'll share another story regarding this person. When I joined as a VP Education, he also asked me, Saikata, I want to step up. I want to help you. I want to join as an associate VP. So he joined. He helped me a lot throughout this journey in that 3 months. Whenever I called him, sir, I need help from you. Okay, I'm always here. Tell me what I need to do. So like this person helped me throughout. He's a passionate Rotarian, one of my good friends. So please welcome Toastmaster Chandrasekhar with a round of applause. He's the Toastmaster of today's meeting. He will throw more light on the topic. Welcome, sir.
Thank
Stage
you,
is all
thank you,
yours.
thank you, thank you so much, presiding officer and the president, for that reminding me as to my roles during that period. Yes, it was quite a big challenge. Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to this NITK BHIVE Toastmaster Club meeting number 195.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, as a professional in my profession, I have seen everybody celebrating after achieving a feat or achieving some goal. We all suggest that celebrate once you achieve something, celebrate. Most of us forget whether that is the end point or we have to go forward. So I always keep telling in my sessions that keep moving. The best is yet to come. Put your right foot forward, put your best foot forward. You will achieve much more better than what you are today. And that has proved me also right. I was in a shop floor for 30 years and I never knew the environment outside. The first challenge which I took is moving out of my comfort zone. And the first social activity which I started was in Rotary, and then I came into Toastmasters to learn all these things better. Toastmasters Club was initially started by Ralph Smedley in the year 1924. Was the first meeting which happened, and in 1962, the first international headquarters was established. In 1970, up to 1970, the Toastmasters were moving on good. There was absolutely no problem. But it all started, the old glamour came in 1970 when we had the first female member as the first female member on the Toastmasters. And from there, the Toastmaster Club growth has never stopped. She also became the president, international president in the year 1985. So what's so special about Toastmasters that everybody is talking about? This Toastmaster meeting prepares everyone for a leadership role and also to improve their communications. The meeting is divided into three parts. The first part, which is mainly constitutes of a prepared speeches, wherein the participant will select their pathway, and according to their pathway, they will be giving their speeches, which can start from 5 to 7 minutes. Speech length would be there. The second most important part of the today's meeting is table topics. Table topic is a subject or is a session where everybody will be eager to participate. He has to think on his feet and he has to answer to the subject. Quite interesting. And this is where the real caliber of every human being comes out as a leader and as a good communicator. The third and the most important part is the feedback session. I'm sure after getting dressed up, we always see a mirror and see ourselves and smile at us because that is giving a feedback. If there is some problem, we correct ourselves. That is very important for us to look good. Similarly, the feedback session, which is in the Toastmasters third session, is very, very important for us to improve ourselves. So with this, I take your permission to start today's NITK BHIVE 195 fifth meeting for the evening. May I start?
Yes.
Thank you.
I said so.
Thank you very much. I heard it right. Okay, that was something. Also, we have a team which help us to keep our speeches precise, grammatically correct, and properly audible. For this, we have a team which assists the general evaluator, and it is called as tag team. Tag team usually consists of timer, R counter, and so may I request today's timer, Toastmaster Rashmi, to just give a brief outline about her role.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
As
evening.
a timer, I would be monitoring everyone's speech, whether it is table topics, whether it is prepared speeches, or whether it is TMOD's role. And I will be giving the report when the GE asks for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashmi. That was very nice of you. We also have amongst us our counter, Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari. Could you just give the outline of your role?
Good evening, everyone. Today my role is counting the R's and pauses and
You're also pausing.
yeah, clutch words. I paused, sorry. This is the first time that is
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that is the reason.
It is okay.
Yeah. Right, thank you.
Yeah.
And a report to the
General evaluator and ask for.
evaluator.
Thank you very much. That's
What is the feedback? Reporting back,
No,
yes.
that is our counting which when we do, it gives an information to the general evaluator as well as the speakers how much crutch words we are using. And then then we have grammarian, Toastmaster Sanjay ji. Could you please explain your role?
Hi everybody. My role is very tough today. I'm going to see pinpoint where you're going wrong, where you're making errors, and where you're using singulars and plurals where you're not supposed to. So please be very careful. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sanjay. And with this round of big applause, let us begin our first session of prepared speeches. The first speaker is engaged in
All the evaluators.
yeah, that is what. The first speaker is doing the pathway of engaging humor and giving L1 P3 speech. May I request the evaluator of the speech, Toastmaster B.K. Krishnamurthy ji, to give the guidelines of the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. The purpose of the speech is, the speaker to research a topic and then deliver the same in whatever way he is prepared. I think he has chosen a topic as my wife, and it's quite interesting. Santosh, you are doing L1 P3. Am I right? Yes. I think it's something humor, I presume. So all the best to the speaker. Back to you, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar.
Start.
My wife.
Yeah, just tell you 5. Yeah, 5 minutes, 1 tap. 6 minutes, 2 taps. 7 minutes, 3 taps.
Rashmi, just ordered 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
In,
done.
in different voices. Sometimes like a crow, a pigeon.
Okay.
Our next speaker is such a humorous person. I remember him when I first met him. It was on one of the Rotary events when I met him, and I don't know what made, but immediately I fell in love with this gentleman. He is such a soft, and he makes people work without pushing them, and he promotes everybody in such a way that president fell for him to become a president last time. So such a nice person. He will convince. He has got a lot of convincing power. May I invite Toastmaster Santosh Kejriwal ji to deliver his speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster, of today's meeting. For talking all good things about me. This I read people. Isn't it? Huh? So, Toastmaster Ramdas, I've got a question for you. What's my today's topic?
My wife.
My God.
Your wife.
Your wife? What is it? My wife or your wife?
You said my wife, so it's your wife.
You want me to talk on your wife or my wife?
Your wife. I have to take permission from my wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, can anyone talk on the stage about his wife? Does anyone have that courage? Huh? Do you have the courage?
No.
And can I do research on my wife? Is it actually possible? She's with me day in and day out. What research will I do on her? Huh? Tell me one way that I can research on her.
She's
No way.
hardworking.
Huh?
She's hardworking.
Well, that is research. Where do you research? Google? Or should I ask some scientist? Or no way. Anyway, let's see what is there in store for all of you with the topic MIFE, W-I-F-E. Good evening to all of you. Let's move forward. The best is yet to come. Beta. So this four-letter word, W-I-F-E. We're going to talk about 4 negative emotions. Related to W is with a capital, otherwise everything is capital, W-I-F-E. The first alphabet is what? W. So what do you see a negative emotion with the word starting?
Worry.
Bingo, very nice, good. This word worry, we all experience, I think it's on a daily basis. Rashmi, have you experienced this?
Yes.
Prasanna, PK, you experience this worry?
Yes.
Day in and day out?
Yeah. Almost.
Almost. Many times a day?
Yes.
Isn't it? All of us. So, do you have problem? No? Then why worry? Isn't it? Do you have problem? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Yes. Then why worry? If you can do something about it, then why worry? Yes. Can you do something about it? No. Then why worry? Now understand these 3 things. You have problem, you cannot do anything about it. Why should you worry? And if you can do something about it, again, why worry? So what is the lesson that you learn over here? Stop worrying.
Be happy.
Be happy. Be a warrior and not a worrier. That's a takeaway, the first takeaway that I want to give you. Be a warrior and not a warrior. Let me move on to my second alphabet. I. Negative emotions with I, starting with I.
Ignorance.
Next.
The me.
Is that a negative emotion?
Yeah. At times.
I.
At times.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ignorance, is that a negative emotion?
Ignorance is bliss.
Ah.
It's a very positive emotion.
Irritation.
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 No, I think he's looking for a better word.
It is insecurity. Many of us would have experienced insecurity, not on a daily basis, but maybe once in a month, once in 6 months. When do you feel insecure? When do we feel insecure? It's very simple. When you see a person who is better off than us, see, he's got building, property, and everything. What do I have? He's coming first in the class, second in the class, third in the class. Where am I? This sense of insecurity creeps into your mind. And that's one of the worst emotions that we should never experience. That's what I say. What is the solution for this? Solution for this? Suparna?
There is. There is.
Yes. What is it?
I think we got to be positive. We got to think about ourselves. What we have, we should be happy.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. Focus on yourself. He's big enough, he's doing well, yes. Learn from him. But focus on yourself. Self-focus is one way that you can also better yourself, you can also improve yourself. The more you focus on your habits, your culture, your passion, the better you become. Everyone cannot become the same.
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
Sachin Tendulkar was a great batsman. Can Mohammad Shami become a great batsman? No. He focused on bowling, he became a great bowler. To focus on his strength. 6. So soon. Okay, what? Okay, then I have to run fast. Third alphabet is F.
Fear.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Do you try to explain about what fear is? No. How do we overcome fear?
Facing.
Correct. I got stage fear. Come up on the stage and face. Twice you have that fear, but after that you become fearless. Isn't it?
Yes.
Facing the fear is the best way to become fearless. Get rid of fearfulness. Last but not the least is E.
Emotions.
Very, very easy. Very easy.
Emotions.
No.
Envy.
No.
Envy.
3-letter word.
Ego.
Very good.
Ego.
Ego. It is ego.
7.
Do you know who I am?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Everyone has this ego.
Yes.
So this ego makes people fall down.
Yes. Destroys.
It destroys people. What is the solution for this? Bend yourself. Submit and surrender. Once you bend, submit and surrender, you'll find yourself much, much higher than where you are here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my take on all these 4 emotions. Please follow this, and I think you'll always be happy throughout your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Santosh Kejriwal ji. In a humorous way, you gave a big lesson. Everyone is hesitant to talk about wife, but you gave a different dimension about wife, worries, ego. How do you shed all these things? The moment you shed all these things, and if you start keep moving forward, the best will come to you. Let us give him a big round of applause. Santosh ji. May I invite our next speaker is also into pathway of engaging humor, and he is also giving his L1P3 speech. May I request Toastmaster Suparna Goshalji to give an outline of the speech.
The speaker would be speaking. His pathway is engaging humor. He will be doing L1P3. The entire speech will be based around, the evaluation parameters will be based around vocal variety and body language. Time given to him is 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suparna ji. speaker is also my mentor and also a person. My experience is he the gate and pushes you inside the bullfighting area, and he ensures that you come out as a winner. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Ramdas ji, who is going to deliver his prepared speeches. Thank you, sir.
Which is the best gift you received so far in your life? May I ask the other question? Which is the best gift you've given in your life so far? Dear Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, my son Rakshit, when he got the first salary from his job, he wanted to give gift to our maid because she has been working for 20 years with us. Then we started scratching our head, what gift we can give to a maid? Then my wife suggested that she was asking for a fridge. Because during summer it's so hot and she can't keep the food overnight. So my son did the research. He bought a 2-door 165-liter fridge. And this maid was living on the second floor. So we moved the fridge step by step, such a narrow stairs. It was so difficult. It took 1 hour to climb second story. Such a narrow passage. Finally, we moved to their house, which is 15 by 15, 1 BHK house. And as we got in, the maid made space to keep the fridge. She removed the utensils and whatever is there and she kept aside. We moved the fridge, kept there. Then all those things will came on top of the fridge because there's no other place. We connected the fridge. We explained to her how to operate. And my son was very happy that he gifted a decent amount and she must be happy. In 2 months, my wife and I were very curious. We wanted to see how she is using the fridge. We gave a surprise visit. Her name is Pushpa. We knocked the door. Oh, Pushpa. How are you, Pushpa? She was surprised. She opened the door. I said, how is the fridge? Can we see? She said, Akka, Bunny. Sister, please come. See. So we opened the door. I was surprised. It was as good as new. It's hardly used. Nothing was inside the fridge. Then at her face, she realized, okay, something is missing. She made a long face and long word. She said, Akka, you know that hardly we buy some vegetables which we consume during the day. We hardly buy something to keep in the fridge. But during summer, we keep water. We drink cool water. Opened the top door, full of ice. That was hardly she used. She doesn't know how to use. My wife and I came back and said, oh, this is a wrong gift to give to maid. So we realized that we should give a useful utility object to people who receive the gift. My wife has one more habit. Whenever we buy something new, the old will go out of her house because we don't have a big villa like what Vicky sir has. So we can't keep all the things. We buy a new cooker, old will go. We buy a chair, old will go. We found a person next to our building, Raju Bhaiya. He is security in the next apartment. He is happily receiving all those things. Whatever gave, he never said no. We are so happy that okay, we are making one person happy. He is a security from Bihar and wanted to help him. About 2 months' time, we went to his house looking for some document that he received for us. When we went there, we called him, Raju Bhaiya. Without immediately inside, he opened the curtain and my wife was about to faint. Inside a 10 by 10 room, which is given to security, there is a bathroom, there is a kitchen, there is a cot, there is books, everything. I don't know how they live. Here also very minimum. The cot, below the cot, 4 legs they kept stones so that on the floor, children are sleeping. On the first floor, the parents are sleeping. Then we came back and said, oh, we didn't help them. We gave this as a gift, not only utility, but they should have space also to keep. So these are lessons learned. We learned what to give gift. So nowadays we want to go to marriage, we scratch our head. If we don't get an idea, we just give some rupee and we come back. It will be at least will be used. My dear friends, all the gifts are not necessarily monetary or object. I want to share with you some of the things which are non-monetary, non-object gifts that all we can give. And that's what I call as TAP. T in TAP stands for our time. We all have limited time in life, from birth to death. We can't get 1 second more. If you can gift our time to someone, it's the best gift you can give to our parents, to someone who's not well, to someone who wants our time. If we give that, it's really helping them. It's a good use of our time as well. So please give your time to someone who's needy. It's the best gift you can give to the receiver. A in TAP stands for appreciation. Everyone wants appreciation in this world. 1 year to 100-year-old person also wants appreciation. And it doesn't cost us anything. We can tell a person, you wear a good dress. One person in this room gifted Toastmasters feed to a new member. So we appreciate that person that you did a good job. We appreciate people, they get motivated to do good things more and more. So appreciate people. It's a free gift you can give. And the P in TAP stands for prayer. Prayer is extremely powerful. We all go to temple because it's a collective prayer we do, and so much of positive energy we get. We get so much of energy because we get so much of prayer in the temple. So let's pray not only for myself, not only for my family, for everyone in this world. Kanyakumari, there's a lot of rain. Let's pray for them. Let them be relieved. Let them get help. In Japan, there is a earthquake. We can pray for them. It doesn't cost us, but when we all collectively pray, there's a lot of power. So my dear friends, you can give object or monetary benefit, monetary gift to people. Let's also give the tag. I'm not saying that go to marriage and tell them I'm giving my time, I'm appreciating you. I'm not saying that will replace. Tag can be additional gift that we all can give, and it's very powerful. Hope you will give your tag to people so they'll get benefited with our gifts. Thank you.
Mr. Ramdas ji. That was a quite nice message which he gave. But when I was writing about the prepared speeches and about the topic, when I read about tap, I was wondering what Mr. Ramdas would be speaking. Would it be a tap which is found in our house? Or would that be a tap which is found in our beer bars? But I was quite surprised and taken back by a very empathetic meaning of tap, time, appreciation, and prayers. And emotionally, I'm passing through that phase in my family also. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ramdas, for that. Let's give a big round of applause for that. Our next prepared speech is the person is doing is pathway of visionary communication and is going to give his L4 elective speech. May I request Toastmaster Saikat Mundi to explain about the guidelines of the speech?
This is a elective speech. A lot of electives are there. The speaker selected one of the elective. So in this speech, there is a first speech. There are two speech. First speech, second speech. The speaker is giving the first speech. The purpose of this project of the member is to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of her or his team. And for the first speech, the purpose of the first speech is to give a short overview of the plan for the project, for his or her project. Time allotted for this speech, this is a special speech, 2 to 3 minutes with a grace period of 30 seconds. Timer, please note it down, 2 to 3 minutes for the first speech with a grace period of 30 seconds. Over to you. All the best to speaker. Over to you, dear Modi.
Thank you very much. The next speaker whom I'm going to pass is a very special person. She not only motivates but also is very dedicated in her work. What I have seen personally is if she takes up the job, if she takes up any role, as a matter of fact, outside also, she takes utmost care to complete that. And she sees that as an empathetic way and helps everybody to achieve whatever it is, be it their colleagues in Toastmasters or outside in a professional world or her own daughter. Please put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Rashmi.
Everyone.
Good evening.
Rotary has actually helped me in building the network and giving me social projects, which I'm very, very passionate about. With this, I came across a phone call on May 23rd. A friend called me and said she has adopted a school and she wanted my help in English, helping the kids in English. Since I was outside, I wanted more information, so I connected back with her only to understand this is a remote school. This is a school in a remote village called Baby Grama. And this school was actually opened 16 years ago. So I said, what is the problem now? All of a sudden, 16 years ago it was open, no problems, no issues. The problem was started after the COVID. The parents of the village could not afford education. So the kids could not pay, which means teachers cannot be paid, which means teachers started leaving. So there is no English teacher. Okay, that's a fair issue, that's a fair problem. But how did the school get started? There must be some funding. No, there was no funding. The girls in the village could not go out. That was the rule because the school was 7 kilometers away. So in order to avoid that and give literacy, one of the yogis over there started the school. Okay, that's a very noble thought. How do they fund it? With what the parents give. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, now what? So we put our heads together and said, the first preference is high school kids. Let's work with the high school kids and then let's look at the other side. We have a problem. Now the next thing is, what is the plan? What is it? Who is our team? There's only 2 of us now. That's not a good thing. We need someone on the ground. Started talking to other teachers. They pushed back. They said, we have our own stuff to do and they're not getting paid extra. Okay. So we started making some notes and started giving at least a test, exams, which they accepted and they said they'll give the tests. Okay. That was taken care of, but we started looking for teachers. Rotary cannot help because it's not a government school. Okay, all the avenues are closed now. Finally, we did get a teacher. As of now we need a plan on the ground. The plan on the ground is to prepare worksheets, consistent books of levels of worksheets, and give each one of them. As they finish one, they move to the next one, they move to the next one, and they get groomed for the exams. Is it working? We have to sit and see. As of now, this is our plan. We have a team. After knowing the problems, and we are moving towards our goal. And I think Rotary's 2023 was create hope in the world. I think we are achieving that. So wait for my next sequence, next meeting. Thank you.
Wonderful thing about Rotary and your engagement with it, Toastmaster Rashmiji. Now we come to the end of our prepared speeches. I am sure each and every one of us are taking some very good, very, very good points back home to think and bring that practice on to our life. I always say, keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. Put all these ingredients and move on. Now, let us come to the second session of today's meeting, which is table topic speeches. Here to conduct this meeting, we have amongst ourselves very passionate and very fluent English speaking person, can be related to Goddess Saraswati also. So, with this, may I invite table topic masters of today's meeting, Toastmaster Suparna Goshalji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, humbled with those beautiful words. So, the table topics, the most important thing is you get minimum 1 minute to speak, right? Otherwise, you get disqualified. Minimum 1 minute to speak. 1 minute 30 seconds is your yellow buzzer. Red minutes is 2. Post that, you get 30 seconds to continue. After that, you are disqualified again, right? This is more for you, PK. 2:30 is disqualification. Below 1 is disqualification. So that's the parameter for speaking. And I would like to take what DTM Prabhakar said last time, that how to conduct, it's a feedback I think we should all accept. Rather than giving a lot of things, just give one particular angle of thought and leave it to the speaker. How will he create it? So I will take that advice and that learning what DTM Prabhakar gave to us in our last meeting. So this time I'm just going to give you one word. Just a word. Build a story around it. The story can be your story. The story can be a brand story. The story can be an event happening in the world. The story can be empathetic, history, mythology, anything. But build a story which has got a beginning, a body, and an end. Right? That's the challenge for this time. So, the first word, and if you don't understand the meaning of the word, please ask, I'll let you know. The first word is fuchsia. Fuchsia is the name of a color. Color. Fuchsia color. Like pinkish violet. That's fuchsia color. Okay? So, this is the word, and it goes to our president. Let's begin with him. Pinkish violet color.
How do you put it? Fuchsia.
F-U-S-C-H-I-A. Fuchsia.
But this is a very leading kind of a topic.
It is. It is.
got-
The point
got
in
worse
English is
topic.
there is nothing called lady.
I got worse topic than this. This is nothing. I got, if you put yourself in the shoes of Jacqueline Fernandez.
Your time
how
has
will-
started.
Yeah, okay, no problem. When I heard this word, fuchsia, right? Same, I was blank fully. Firstly, I'm colorblind. The pinkish violet. That is, pinkish violet is itself a new color for me. The same thing happened. Same thought came into my mind when I heard about Toastmaster. Toastmaster. I thought, what is Toastmaster? They will do toasting between the breads and do something, or what they will do? How they will react, Toastmaster? Or they will toast. Every meeting they will toast. It's what Saikat toasting, like that. So the same, I was blank that time. So when I joined Toastmaster as a guest in 2021, I came to know a lot of things. There is some structure, Toastmaster structure. There's some tag role and all those things. So this word fuchsia also still I need to research. I need to research on this word more, and I need to get the idea of what is this color for. I mean, my wife is fond about. She's fond about this color, different color. She's also asking me, got the nail polish of this color, particular color. So I'll share with her. Definitely, I'll get some idea what is fuchsia color. But my thought process when I heard the word is same as Toastmaster when I heard the Toastmaster's name. That's all. That's the take from my side. Over to you.
Fuchsia you can also call as jamuni in Hindi, na? The jamun color.
जामुन वायलेट हो जाता है पूरा, उससे काफी कम. If you all allow me, can I just take 1 minute to talk on this? Fuchsia is a color during the evenings when the sun is setting and the moon is rising. You get that color on the sky, pinkish violet. It is not dark and the sun is yet not set, right? You have got a lot of flowers in this color, fuchsia. I think Siddhi is wearing a dark fuchsia out there. It's not pink, but it's a dark fuchsia. Okay? So if I was given that kind of topic to talk, I would have taken it to romance. I would have taken it to the skies. I would have taken it to Ye Sham Mastani for me, right?
You can still take it.
That's why I said that I'll take this opportunity to tell how a word can be moved from many, many angles, whether it is from plants to flowers to romance to songs, you can move it. Pink, right? Okay. The next word is, I don't think I need to tell the meaning of this. The next word is uncanny. Uncanny. Right? We understand what is uncanny?
Not me. Not me.
What? Uncanny? Okay, should I give you the grammar?
Uncanny means not cunning,
No.
not smart,
True.
shrewd.
Shrewd?
No, not
Not
shrewd. Uncanny means not being shrewd.
Uncanny means, I'll give you the dictionary meaning, strange or mysterious. It's an uncanny feeling that you have. It's a gut feeling which is not thrill. थोड़ा सा negative, थोड़ा सा डर.
Creepy.
Creepy feeling. चलिए आप ही बताएंगे. आइए.
But I want uncanny means not being
Strange or mysterious, especially in an unsettling way. An uncanny feeling that she was being watched is the example given from the Oxford Dictionary.
And table topic master, Suparna ji.
Yes.
Uncanny is the word that has been given to me. Immediately I recall a Hindi movie which was released almost for 35 to 40 years back, almost more, it's in 60s. It is 20 Saal Baad. Anyone heard of that movie?
Yes.
20 साल बाद.
It's a haunting movie. This man,
साधना I think.
no. साधना का था वो कौन थी?
वो
अच्छा.
कौन थी? 20 साल बाद में
वहीदा रहमान.
वहीदा रहमान.
जी.
Rashmi singing. Rashmi singing the song.
Hello, ma. Correct. Oh.
Sorry.
When you listen to this music itself, it gives an uncanny feeling. There's something runs through your spine. And when you throughout the movie at stages, you find this creepy music playing all over. Whether Rahman is
One. Okay.
Whether Rahman is walking, but she's not visible on the screen. It's a perchai, shadow. And my wife was also sitting. 2 days back only we saw this movie. It was a guy. So that. Can't earn it's a shadow, that's all. So she was feeling more uncanny than me because I knew what was happening and she was not willing to digest all those things. So any वो कौन थी 20 साल बाद was there. Any other movies that you can think of?
Exorcist.
Lots of things, huh?
Exorcist.
Even I thought of the same film.
बोला अंग्रेज ठीक है अंग्रेज चले गए आपको छोड़ गए एग्जॉर्सिस्ट हैं
Kudrat? Kudrat?
कुदरत में there is no creepy music at all. Huh?
Two.
I got another 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
Okay. 30 seconds? So I give to the uncanny Toastmaster now.
Thank you.
Very
so
well
much.
thought.
Huh?
Very well thought.
So the next word that we have is cacophony.
Oh, that's super nice one. Good.
Cacophony means galata. Noise. Uncontrolled noise. Okay? Galata. When you have too much of galata happening, we say, oof, that is cacophony. And this word goes to Sanjay.
Well, I don't know what to talk on this.
You should call PK for this.
She's known for it, huh?
She's known for it.
I'll give her another word, don't worry.
No, this cacophonic one thing, it is like when we talk, we become cacophonic, or when you hear that.
That's up to you, how you want to interpret it. It's up to you.
You have to spend time there, that's it.
Spend time there.
And talk.
Meaningful.
I really
No,
don't
it
know
doesn't matter.
what
Sometimes we can be even
But
without.
hi everybody, instead of good evening. And now cacophony is something I've heard for the first time from her now. And Galata or Jhagra creating a ruckus anywhere is that's what you're referring to.
Correct.
Now once I was sitting with my friend and I was there we were there in NSCI Bombay really. So we were just having small drinks, like I normally drink wine, and he was having whiskeys. So one by one. Now by the time I finished my small glasses of wine, I think he had taken in 3, 4, 5 pegs of those 30 ml of Patialas, I don't know. And that was the time he went out of his head. He couldn't realize what he was doing. He couldn't make out what he was doing. And he started fighting with the waiter who was serving us. And unfortunately, she was a lady in the club. And I found really vague, and that was the time I was cacophonic, because the way he was shouting, the way he was exhibiting himself, the way he was 1 minute. The way he was exhibiting himself, the way he was shouting, the way he was treating that lady, I found that to be really weird, really big ruckus he created, and I found that to be real cacophonic, if I'm correct with that word. So I feel it was also, cacophonic is also something what you think is cacophonic. Otherwise, some people may not find it cacophonic. That's what I think. Thanks.
The word could have been utilized when he is talking, he's creating
Yeah.
a lot of noise.
Yeah.
But a cacophony happens when 4 people come and start talking at the same time.
Right.
Somebody trying to stop him, somebody trying to stop the waiter or the lady who is serving. And then the noise, decibel which rises, that is called cacophony.
What I
I
said
and you
is-
shouting is a fight.
I don't know.
It's a fight, right? And people are sitting and one of it.
That is what we have. They say पतली गली से निकल जाओ, why interfere?
लेकिन कैकोफनी ये होती है कि जब सब इकट्ठे मिलके उस बंदे को चुप कराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, तब 5 लोग 5 तरीके से बात कर रहे हैं.
Like what happened in the Indigo flight when he hit that pilot.
Now we're talking.
That's chaos. That is chaos. Okay. Let me go to one more word. I have 2 more words, right? One more word is wacky.
Wacky.
Wacky. Now this word goes to PK. This is for you.
Meaning?
Funny. Not fun. Funny.
Wacky, funny, smart,
Fun.
Only fun.
Not smart.
not
Not fun, it's funny.
Funny.
wacky. Also, when you whack somebody, you become a wacky.
No. That's different.
No, but she can take it in any way.
Yeah.
That's up to her. How will she
Yeah, that is why I
interpret the
asked
word?
any other meanings are there, only funny is the meaning.
Okay.
Good evening everyone and thank you Aparna ji.
Funny or
Toastmaster.
amusing in a slightly odd or peculiar way. Funny.
Okay, yeah, that is what I asked. I wanted to know, then I can start.
Please.
When I heard this word,
I heard this word many a times, but I was not, gone to understand the meaning. So I was in this kind of a situation few times. So that is one incident. A small incident came into picture because once I was attending a Rotary meeting. So I don't know that I am not invited. Because it is an invited function, I was never known to it. But when I went there, the people, everybody is known to me, but so they didn't tell me anything. The end, they were telling me that it's an invited function. But then I said, I got an invite, but that is not the real person who are supposed to invite you. There is somebody specified a person who are supposed to invite you. So that moment, I think, I felt like an awkward and funny. I felt funny because I had dinner also. And I had it also, so everything. At the end, now it's nothing RHF it happened. Then I am okay. Okay, so I can relate this to this. I think that word apt for that.
Yeah.
So I was the victim of that.
So it was a wacky situation.
Yeah, wacky situation.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Very good.
We'll take one more word. The word is deliberate. It's an easy word,
Yeah.
right? Deliberate. BKK sir, this word is for you.
Deliberately, you've given it to him.
Thank you, table topic master. So, deliberately people don't do anything, but it so happens that it looks like they are done deliberately. For example, our table topic master deliberately has given this word to me. I presume so, but she did not. This is how it goes. So it's how we understand the things which matters, rather than always finding a reason for it. Whether it is given deliberately or whatever it is. So it need not go that way. It can be taken just like that without taking it deliberately. Somebody has chosen this, etc. So I'll give an example. Once I was going in a train top. It's very funny. Nobody can imagine. I was going on. Yeah. The train was so crowded. Then I thought, let me go up. Because many were there already. It's not that I was the hero there. So we slept there. Literally we are getting sleep. The people, the inspector and all were thinking, what is this tamasha going on? I said, there is no space here. Space nahi to chadna hi nahi gaadi. That's what they were telling. But somehow we did it, whether it is deliberately or not. But it was a fact that we had to go there and do it. Back to you, table right, Master.
Thank you.
And what if it would have been a virtual train?
Then they wouldn't go.
Nobody will
Common sense prevails then.
Then they will not get it.
One last word. Last word is formulate. Chandrasekhar ji, this is for you.
Formulate a policy, formulate a chemical composition, formulate a drink, or formulate a relationship. All these things are part of everybody's daily life, working. We need to formulate the best method or best path wherein we can move on and grow much better. I would just like to share one of my incident which I had to formulate an event which was supposed to be successful in a shop floor environment, and it was quite tough which I could not do it alone. So I gathered a team of people and I formulated a process wherein I was able to not only deliver the message but also make other people work towards it and achieve the success. This was nothing but a shop floor discipline which was there, and it was quite successful, and even the management was very, very happy of doing that. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. So basically, what I think Dr. DTM Prabhakar wanted us to understand is give one word and let the imagination flow all around. Like she came up with the situation, you took it to Toastmasters. Because you had to take it somewhere, you took it Toastmasters. I think Sir played around the word, rhetorically in and in and in and again. Our gentleman Amitabh Bachchan of our place took to the movies, and Sanjay ji gave a very different and experience of his life. इतना तो पता चला कि कौन आपका बेवड़ा दोस्त है. And wonderfully done. From there, he walked up till here. I think his thoughts are there, what he wants to speak. So that's the charm of the game. Thank you so much for engaging all of us.
For that wonderful table topic session, I am sure each and every one did get butterflies in their stomach when they got the topic. Isn't it? Yes, it is butterflies. For most of us, even I got butterfly what to do, what to say. That is a challenge. That is where we say, come out of your comfort zone, think and
Fear, face the fear.
face the fear. That is where this table topic helps. Now, before we go to the final session or before we see ourselves in the mirror to look how smart we are, may I request to just pass on this evaluation sheet which you need to fill at the end after the general evaluator would have.
How many sheets you have?
I have given to everybody else.
Oh, you have given to
Everybody else. Yeah. Thank you very much.
We fill this later.
So, for getting, when we say feedback, it is like an actual person analyzing your body language, your tone, your grammar, your timing, your impactfulness. All these things are very important for having a good communication and exhibiting leadership qualities. May I invite Toastmaster D.K. Krishnamurthy ji for, as a general evaluator for the evening, and deliver the evaluation for the whole meeting. Sir, over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, TM Modi, the MC of the day. The meeting started right at 7 o'clock, which is very good. In fact, what I miss is the Google clock. Earlier, we used to see the Google clock. Of course, it was, I think, Corona time, if I am not wrong. But before Corona, we used to start at right on 7 o'clock. That was the hallmark of NITK BHIVE. In fact, many Toastmaster Club does not start on time. So let us have some unique, thing about ourselves so that we can all be proud of it. So it's a good thing. I think a round of applause for that, for all the team members. What I like is, the SA Ramdas Bhatt, he took it within no time, In fact, this he is used to this kind of situations. He replaces anyone. Suppose G does not come, he will replace. He is not worried at all. I think he is a Toastmaster monk. This is a word one of the DTM, his own friend had used it. So he always does it very sincerely. I think a round of applause to him. He started off the meeting very nicely and he delivered whatever was required. But what I only suggestion is probably you could be little more energetic, which of course it is tough. Even I do not have that kind of energy. But as SA role demands that, so probably you can work on that. How you can make it more energetic. It's not that you have done less. You add energy, everything. But that is one small bit of suggestion. And you rightly introduced the president, the presiding officer. very well, and then it was handed over to presiding officer. The the theme also was very nicely chosen. Keep moving, best is yet to come. I think you have chosen this. Yes. Excellent theme. This is required. We need to move on, even in Toastmasters. There is no way we can look back and say, nahi hoega, chhod do. Aisa nahi hai. We have to get another 20, 30 more members. This is what most of the other day, when installation day, those people DTMs have come. They only suggested your problem is only members. If you can add a few more members, probably everything will be set right. We have excellent team members here as members and with vast experience. This you don't get in many Toastmasters. That's what they were mentioning. They have many numbers, but the quality is not lacking. So we need to get some more members. I think each one bring one something if we can do it. Probably this problem suddenly last minute somebody does not turn up. We will have somebody to replace. Instead of taking dual roles, for many people are burdened with dual roles, which can be avoided. So this is one other suggestion I can give. And President Saikat, you started off, giving how you accepted that when going gets tough, the tough gets going. So this is the word you used it, and you literally followed it. It is not that you only used it. And when somebody asked you VPE, so you said, okay, chalo dekha jayega, whatever happens. So let me see. I mean, it's daring. I appreciate you for that. And again, you became president after that VPE. So which is again remarkable, which not everyone will accept. Let us see. Thoda time lene do, because people argue and they will go back from that. But you have accepted it and taken it as a challenge. So, delivered on that, particularly speaking on the theme. So, a round of applause to our presiding officer for that excellent show. And you again introduced the MC, the Toastmaster of the day, very well. Thank you, presiding officer, for that. Now, I'll come to you after little this thing. Let us first go for the evaluation. The first speaker was Santosh, which I only evaluated it, and I think what I suggest is probably if you can use some gesture. I know it's easier said than done, but he will have a lot of challenges for himself. But sometimes you can work, challenge yourself, a little more this thing. And I had given long time back on suggestion of wearing a glass. See that then I won't, none of you will know where Santosh is looking. So you will all think that he is looking at you, he is looking at you, so everybody will be alert. So probably a dark glass could be worn. It's a good idea. But somehow you are a little bit relaxed on that. But I think if you want me, I'll bring it and.
Please give him a Louis Vuitton glasses he will wear.
No, I will bring a dark glass. That's all I say.
Louis Vuitton glasses he will wear.
It does not matter for him. Anyway, it is only for, it serves the purpose. Why spend money?
Get anything and everywhere.
Yes. So thank you. I think a round of applause to Santosh. She delivered the speech, giving an example of his own wife, which generally nobody dares. So I appreciate. I know, of course, Rekha Babi is not here, so he can offer to boast. We also do that when our wife is not around. But it is still all said and done. He nicely explained what wife means. W, he was telling worry, and he converted that to warrior, which is again good. And similarly, insecurity, he says focus on self. Why you have insecurity at all? Which is again a positive thing. And fear, face it. There is nothing to really worry and about fear. Face it. Then automatically, if you keep facing it, it will disappear. The fear will go away. So it is something like, take the elephant on the whatever, bull on the horn, no? Yeah. So it is exactly like that. And another very important thing he told is ego. Ego is what kills most of us. So let us come out of that ego again. Santosh, excellent suggestion you have given, and uh, good. So keep giving once in a while speeches like this. I'm sure you will one point become. We want you to become DTM because unlike us, he doesn't have to prepare. He prepares everything in the mind itself. So which I'm sure you should be able to give more often the speeches. Come give some 5-10 minutes thought and come straight away and you can deliver one speech. Or whenever somebody backs out, you can say, yes, I am there. Because you are a ready-made speaker, which we all have hesitation. No, we are not prepared, so we cannot come. So for you, preparation is that much easy. I would not say that, but you also give a lot of thinking on that. But it is worth doing. So these two suggestions only I can give. Otherwise, you are on time and you have delivered the speech excellently, and it is accepted also. Thank you. Coming to the second evaluator, so it is Suparnaji. What do you for your evaluation of the second speaker?
So Ramdas ji delivered a speech on again engaging humor, that is his pathway, L1P3. Ramdas ji, to begin with, you have been the mentor, one of the founders. So obviously certain things in his speech are very grounded. For example, your eye contact is very grounded. Your comfort with all of us is very pronounced. You are very comfortable in whatever you are doing, right? So, and the content of the speech was also great. It had a sense, right? In the sense that it had a context. We giving gifts to people, and what do? We think, and then we do. But the fun part of it, which you wanted to convey to us, was that, if I'm right, you may correct me, was that we think in our terms. We don't think in the terms of the person who is receiving it, right? So we are always thinking in our terms, which is what we need to come out of us. Mostly that was the gist. So I would say you excelled in it, sir, in terms of eye contact, gesture, and movement also. But I would say one important thing, your movement is only one-sided. It is just one-sided. So you don't move to the other side. So it's a very mono movement, and the movement is one and the same movement. There is no different kind of a body language. And I also felt that when you move, you become a little more conscious. It is a conscious effort of moving, which as a speaker should become a unconscious way of moving. In our group, I think it is only Saikat who does very unconscious movement all around, He keeps moving. It's almost like a playful gesture that he comes around with. But that is one thing, you moved only to one side, the other side was bereft, you didn't use it at all. That's one point of it. Another thing which I would like to tell is, when you started your speech, you started with two different opposing thoughts, right? And the thoughts were when you want to give a gift or when you receive a gift. But in between these two thoughts, there is no space. It was a continuous flow. So for a second, I was thinking, what did it tell? When you are going to give a gift or when you are receiving a gift, that pause was missing. And because two different opposite thoughts you are telling right in the beginning of your speech, you need that pause to create that impact about your entire talk in the audience. One very big thing. Another I would want you to work on, sir, pauses, only the pauses. It's fine. 3 stories you gave us, but
I didn't see the transition, right? So one story, two stories, which you wanted to convey to us about being fun, and the third, which was supposed to be very empathetic, what we should actually do. Now the challenge is we are talking on engaging humor. I don't think we need to go into the philosophy part of it, right? So these are the things I wanted to point out. Excelled in in your eye contact and gestures. You need to work on your pauses, and challenge, you need to stick to humor because that's the pathway you have chosen. Of course, the word that you gave us, tap, time, appreciation, and prayer, is wonderful as a thought for us to emulate. Thank you so much.
Round of applause to both the speaker and the thing, because she did like a precise textbook evaluation, I can say. She talked about pause, she talked about his movement, and then finally transition also she covered, which is very good. And though Ramdas Bhatt, again, he's a monk. Still, there are we all can learn. From these kind of feedbacks. Thank you very much, Suparna, for that wonderful evaluation.
So I will open up that word monk for Ramdas ji. He is a master.
No, that is patented.
Right?
You cannot use it.
That's why I'm telling it. O stands for your omnipresence wherever you want. N is you're pretty neural in your approach. K is knowledgeable. And this will put it for Ramdas ji only. Patented, he said.
Okay. Now, coming to the third speaker, I would call upon our presiding officer who is going to evaluate. What do you, Saikar?
Toastmaster Rashmi, you took me 30 years back to my school. That time there was a club, Howrah Lions Club. They came to our school and they uplifted. The same thing has become nostalgic. Same thing came into my mind via your speech. Thanks for that. Regarding your speech, this is a very small, short speech. Purpose of the speech, you need to explain the plan, the team you are acquiring, resources, and how to accomplish. So this 3 point, you explain the plan and the context also, on what basis and what you're going to execute this thing. So you explain the plan, team members also you explain to whom you are going to hire, and how to accomplish. That is yet to come. That is second part it will come. You take all the points what as per the project guidelines. Now regarding your delivery, you came here and delivered this 2.5 minutes standing here only. So body language you need to be little bit, you need to improve little bit. Your eye contact was excellent as usual. Hands also you use the hands, only the body language you need to move a little bit. You stand here like you are giving a political this thing like that you have given. So that you need to improve. Now some points I'll add here. As you are a profound speaker, you need to add this point. The title, I thought, from the title anyone can make it out where what you are going to say. This social project, aids and enablers. So should be a little bit cryptic. You know this thing, how to add the cryptic. Like Ramdas used tab. I used once SOS, sugar oh sugar. So this kind of cryptic at this level is on the level 4. You need to use this thing. And what I missed, you started the speech with Rotary came to me. Instead of that, you can say that this is a social thing. I mean, everyone will get why Rotary? Because we are Rotarian, that's why I came to know. Otherwise, non-Rotarian is very difficult to understand what you are going to say. So this you need to work upon. And as per the project guidelines, you followed the ABCD. That is the accuracy. You are accurate in the as per project guidelines. Brief, B for brief. C, clarity was there, what you are going to do. Depth, I think in the second speech maybe we'll get the depth because we got a very short span of time. So overall, it's a very good, I would say, summary what you are going to do. In toto is a very good speech. We are waiting for the second speech, and I am requesting the VPA give the evaluation to me to evaluate the second speech of Toastmaster Rashmi. Over to you, General Evaluator. That's all from my side.
I think a round of applause to both the evaluator as well as the speaker. Rashmi, I think you have done an excellent job, did a tremendous homework. In fact, I have received many calls for that very same project. I mean, that much involved she is, so definitely your project has to come out well. It is not that, for the sake of doing project she was doing, she was really going to any extent to commit and finish of that project. So thank you. I think you did an excellent job. I also, on your behalf, I request you can be given the one more second part of it, the speech, so that you can evaluate in incomplete. You see. So with this, we have more or less finished. I would like to now get the report of the tag team. Timer, you can give your report first.
Yes. SA out of 2 minutes, 2:43. PO 6 to 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 6:05. You could have taken more time. TMOD 8 to 10 minutes, almost there, 9.57. Speaker 1, 7.53. I think it's because I missed in between, so I should have told you, so it is my mistake.
Good.
S2, 5 to 7, it is 7.21. Speaker 2, Ramdas ji, Toastmaster Ramdas. Mine was 3.11. Evaluation 1, because it was inbuilt, I failed to notice it, so I put 2 exactly. Sorry about that. Evaluation 2, Suparna 3.44, little overboard. Evaluation 3, 3.23. That's all I have.
Counter by Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari.
First time. So if any mistake I
No,
make,
don't worry.
please let me know.
We are all here to learn.
So, Toastmaster Ramdas sir, the first speech when you were talking, the 3 hours and 3 poses. And the second speech when you were doing it, 2 hours and 1 pose. And one request adding to what Suparna ma'am said, you are moving in the side. You have to face it and move. Because the side move is, I think, according to our training, it is not allowed. When you are moving side also, you have to face the audience. But you are facing the side and showing the pitch. That is, I don't know whether I have the right to tell, but adding to her points. And Toastmaster cited, sir, many poses when you speak, and in the both the time, when your evaluation also, when you are using more R's and poses. So there you have to work on that. That is my suggestion. Toastmaster Chandrasekhar sir, Rotarian Chandrasekhar sir, few R's and 4 poses. R's are, numbers are more, so I didn't add the numbers. Then Santosh ji, 2 pause and 4 R's. In both the time when you are speaking. Rashmi, 4 R's. R's. Toastmaster Sanjay sir, 4 R's.
4 hours.
Toastmaster BKK sir, you have to work on your R.
Hours and toes.
And 2 poses you do. Thank you.
Thank you. excellent job. I think,
Yeah,
see,
lot of observations.
First time I'm doing it,
no,
so if any
you,
corrections.
actually, you don't have to worry about that. We all do mistakes.
Yeah.
So similarly, you also do mistakes. So nothing to feel bad
No,
about
worry,
it.
first time
No,
I'm doing that.
first time or nth time doesn't matter. Everybody does mistake here. Otherwise, they will stop coming.
But
You
if
know,
any corrections are there,
if they are already perfected it, they will not come only.
For
So
the
that
first
does not
time,
happen.
first time you've done an excellent job.
Excellent job. Don't worry.
For the first time.
Now, grammarian Sanjay, over to you.
I need to stand.
Now, Saket, you just did one mistake. You said in the verge. You should be on the verge,
On the verge, yeah.
right?
On
Now,
the verge.
Chandrasekhar, Mr. TM Chandrasekhar said, bit challenge. It's bit of a challenge. And in your second speech, you said quite a tough. I mean, quite tough. You said. I think it should be quite tough. And then you said achieve the success. It is achieve success. Correct? Now, Santoshji was very good. I found nothing. Overall, everybody was good. Then Toastmaster Ramdas sir, he says such a narrow stairs. It is not such a narrow stairs, such narrow stairs. Correct? Then you said gift rupee. You gift rupees unless you give 1 rupee. Yeah. Then Toastmaster Rashmi, Prob was started. You said problem was started. Something like that you said. The problem started. Yes. Then I think PKG was PK. She had lot of grammatical mistakes. I'm sorry, but lot of them. I can give you, I mean, I couldn't count all, but some of them are never known to it. A real person, and then gone to understand all these, these are small grammatical mistakes where you've added it or never to it or real person, like that. So, I mean, you had the maximum grammatical mistakes. That's it. And Suparna ma'am was very nice. She had no, and I found nothing. And of course, Toastmaster BK sir was also very nice. That's it. Thank you.
Excellent grammarian role. So you were hesitant in the beginning. Now you know you can. One of the best evaluation of as a grammarian. Excellent. You have a sharp,
After the second Brahman.
yeah, of course. There is nobody to beat her. But always the second best is there. Yes. Learn from her also. Yes.
I'm doing it for a very long time. We catch up.
You're very
Yeah.
good.
Okay, thank you. I think a round of applause to all the three role takers. You've done an excellent job. Now coming to table topic. Suparna Ghoshal did an excellent job, but it is tough words. Many of them, we have to Google and see the meaning. So don't punish, I request her not to punish the Toastmasters.
You must have spent a day searching for these words.
No, I sat here and I was
I know. Time was very limited. You have done your job. There is no two words about it. Let us all give a clap to her for doing that excellent job. It is not, it is not easy to replace when somebody misses out, but she has done it. So I think for that you deserve one more round of applause.
Especially the word fuchsia. Fuchsia and one more.
Now coming to MC Chandrasekhar. He did an excellent job. He talked about the theme in his own way. And when I came, I think he had just come there. So it was what time? Can you all see? It's 6:26. Such a commitment. See all whose handwriting it is. It is again the Toastmaster of the day. He has come on that duty and he bought this. Everything he kept it. Though he knows. SAA, what would happen, he was not depending on that. So he made sure that everything he completed. I think a round of applause to him for that excellent job coming on time. It is for professionals, I really admire them when they come, all of you, including you, ma'am, professor. It's not easy to get time and come here. Students, some will come because their classes are over. So they can come and we are sitting here. But for professionals to come and do this job is not easy. I think he deserves one more round of applause, Chandrasekhar. So keep it up. So he talked about the meeting structure, which I am sure you have understood by now. This is, of course, there were not any guests involved, so there was no need of all this. But anyway, nevertheless, it should go as a standard SOP. We should communicate that regularly, and. Yes, you have done your homework. I saw one page full, though you never referred it, but he prepared very well. He knows who is going to talk what and what is coming next. Keep it up, Chandrasekhar. That was an excellent thing. Um, I think by and large it was one of the good meeting.
Yeah.
Only thing what I miss is some more members who would have added spice to this meeting. Nevertheless, I only have a couple of suggestions. Whenever anybody is talking, I think nobody should disturb them. Like for example, you ask paper, you was willingly give. That should not be done at all. In Toastmaster, it is a taboo. You are talking to your next person also, it is not allowed. Let us all do it sincerely. See, the rules are being made because it's a 100-year organization. Rules are not just like that made. If you can chit chat side by side, then what is the fun in me talking here? So that should not happen. Let us give due attention to who is the speaker. If he is speaking, I should shut my mouth. I may be anything, but he is well, and we should give charge, which he did splendidly well. So let us all follow these small things. We should not disturb. And again, when table topic master is giving a topic, if you don't know, come and stand here 1 minute. That's it, over. But we cannot ask, give the meaning, madam, give this, give that. Not done, not done.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. Whatever you know, you talk. After all, I'm here to. I should spend 1 minute. She'll show the green card. I can go.
If she gets words from Mars, what to do?
No, that's why I already told her. She is going to keep that in mind.
In
That is not the issue.
Toastmasters, we need to know certain.
Yeah, we should not disturb her. Again, it becomes a dialogue or something like that. So it should not happen, because then what will the others do? So it is. The problem is there. Even if she asked me some deliberate something, I could have told no, I will not do. But it's not done. It is not the protocol. We have to come and speak whatever we know. It doesn't matter. Even if I go offshoot, or even if I don't make sense, also I welcome. Please go stand here 1 minute. That is what is required, and then you go and sit. Talk anything, does not matter. Let us not ask the table topic master what is the meaning, this, that. No, we are buying time, and in that process we are also taking advantage, and we may come prepared also during that talk, or we get some additional time. So let us not do these kind of things. I think these are small two suggestions I have given. I think it's an excellent meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Chandrasekhar.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, big round of applause for the wonderful feedback and also an opportunities for us to improve a lot. I'm sure 195 meeting, we take home a lot of good points, and we also know what is our weakness, where we are coming, need to improve ourselves to become a good communicator as well as a good leader. With this, I request, before I hand over to the presiding officer, I just request you all to fill up the small slip which is given to you, and based on that, the reports, the results will be announced. And thanking you all once again on behalf of today's being a Toastmaster of the day. I hand over to Toastmaster Saikar for closing the for giving a closing remarks. Ji. Thank you, sir.
Well done, well done.
Thank you. the meeting number 194. This topic was
Keep the flame burning.
no, keep the flame alive. I'm talking about 194 last meeting. So nicely we combined both the meeting. Now 195 the topic is keep moving forward, best is yet to come. So we are giving keep the flame alive, and also the best is not yet come. So the next meeting. So definitely we'll keep the flame alive for the best thing to get. With that, I'm closing the before closing the meeting 190 meeting number 195. I need to declare the result or of the meeting. So best no, that is this is Toastmaster, right? So best Toastmaster today's meeting is table topic master Suparna Ghoshal. I'll add something to that.
Thank you.
Best speaker, any idea, any guess?
Best speaker.
Best speaker. Speak up the name.
Santosh.
1, 2, 3. Anyone? Yes. It is Santosh Kejriwal. Congratulations, sir. Best table topic speaker. Again, repetition. Toastmaster Santosh Kejriwal. And best evaluator. Again, another repetition is Toastmaster Suparna Ghoshal. Evaluator, best evaluator. Congratulations. Best assignee awards. I mean, tag role and essay. Best assignee is our technical guy today, Toastmaster Sanjay. Regarding the table topic master, I felt nostalgic during this thing, cacophony word. I heard this word in a Bengali song in 2010, first time. That is, I can hear the traffic cacophony. Traffic cacophony shunte pai is a song. So I can hear the cacophony of the traffic cacophony, cacophony, like that. So I felt nostalgic. Again, I remember I searched that song. Somewhere I heard this thing. That is Anupam Roy has written. So again, I felt nostalgic and due to Rashmi ji also. So with this, the good note, I'm closing the meeting number 195 officially. Thanks to all.
So cacophony can be anything. It can be a chaos also.
Yeah, traffic cacophony. There's a cacophony.